to give your lordship a little bit of background, Ebongweni Correctional Services Centre, DCS proudly explains it to be the only super maximum facility where inmates are placed in segregated cells for 23 hours a day, and they're only given 1 hour of exercise per day. So that is the background to this. To get to this particular correctional services facility, you have to take a flight down to Durban. My attorney, I think a week ago, managed, and there was all kinds of issues pertaining to that, and I will address the court to that. Let me just give the court the factual situation. If you fly down to Durban, you then need to rent a car and then travel, and it's my attorney 3.5 hours from Durban to get to Ebongweni to consult. It then takes approximately an hour, depending on the situation, there's sometimes more, to actually get to your client. Then, to consult, he sits behind a thick glass where you can barely hear each other with people around you listening to what's going on. And I respectfully submit it's a well-known fact that they also record whatever consultations or conversation goes on there. And I think one of my colleagues that's here, one of my learned friends, can confirm that situation. So you, at the end of the day, your access to your client to prepare for anything, whether it's trial-related, pre-trial-related, is literally down to an hour, maybe 2 hours. What's happened to us after numerous attempts being blocked by DCS from seeing the client, alleging that he's got different lawyers, finally acceding to the fact that this is his instructing attorney, an appointment was given for us to go down. In the middle of the night, literally, on the Saturday preceding the Monday's consultation, notice was given by the area commissioner that nobody's allowed to see him, and the only person that can deal with it is the commissioner itself. Now, I respectfully submit anybody trying to get hold of the commissioner in this country, it's almost a case of impossibility. From my own experience, I could place on record, you send emails to the minister, you send emails to the commissioner. You just don't get responses from them. At the end of the day, my attorney, because he previously engaged with the head of Ebongweni, got word, no, it's okay, you can now come through. And I've explained to the court the mission it was to get to. Where we are right now, my lord, is I've indicated to the court that we wish this matter to proceed as quickly as possible. There's numerous issues playing out or scenarios playing out in the background. All of that we respectfully submit is causing our client and will cause him not to get a fair trial at all. And in order to alleviate some of those issues, I've been instructed that once we sorted out the pre-trial issues is to urge the court to give us a preference date in this matter for hearing. But before we can even get there, we need to consult with the client.
Yes, if I can just stop you there. Obviously this court is not the role planner and is not...
I'm not even going to ask the court to deal with it. That is
yes.
not, I fully understand
yes. This court cannot allocate this matter to me.
We fully understand, but I want the court to understand
yes.
Where we're coming from.
Yes.
We wish to exercise those rights, and the court has that in the back of its head. So the issue now is that we need to consult with our client. If our client is again taken back to Boxstad, we have been sitting in a position where we will be effectively barred from doing proper consultation. My learned friend has indicated to the court there's 3 dockets that's been disclosed to the defense. The new date that we will be given today is 1 terabyte. And I think the court can imagine how many hours it will take just to go through that. So the situation is that we wish the client to be detained at any facility that makes him accessible for the defense, for us to prepare for this pre-trial and then proper instructions.